Yo, is Will Smith canceled or what, man? Yo, this is this is like part 3 of this whole, the slap heard around the world saga, bro. I won't lie, the hype is dying down a little bit, but it's still a little relevant, okay? And it's probably gonna stay relevant for the majority of April, because new things are coming out. There's a whole video of like a body analyst on YouTube. A body analyst, he's analyzing the body language to decipher if this shit was fake or not. So like I said, man, this is gonna be relevant. This is gonna be relevant for the majority of April, okay? I'll cover as much as I can, though. I won't lie, because this shit is still interesting, man. The most interesting thing to happen in 2022. So he damaged his career in public. He did all of that for a woman who still didn't defend him. I'm still waiting. I guess I'll be waiting till the end of time, but I'm still waiting. She's talking about it's a time for healing. I'm like, okay, healing what? Healing what? Like, what's Will's compensation for doing that? Like, I feel like there's no positive outcome. Like, Will got no positive outcome out of this shit, bro. Seriously. A time for healing what? Jada, healing what? Can you answer that for me? Healing what? Like, what are you talking about? So, Will had to resign from the academy. Like a few of his stuff from Netflix, or like one movie from Netflix is being canceled or put on hold, or whatever the case is. Bad Boys 4 is put on hold, and I'm like, yo, Will, like, was all of that worth it? Was all of that worth it at the end of the day? Answer that question for me, and let's get into it.
Top off the field, smoke his ass, nigga, top up. Nigga, top off the field, smoke his ass, nigga, top up. Now let's be facts.
Hey, hello, everyone. Hey, how y'all doing out there, man? I hope you're doing good. Just staying safe, just analyzing, man. So, we back on this topic, man. We back on this shit. I know some people are dragging this shit along, but like, it's still interesting, man. I won't lie. Like, as of right now, it's still interesting, okay? So, Chris Rock's brother, there's a new video like showing like Jada's reaction like right after the slap happened, and Maher, okay, I don't know how to pronounce that damn last name, okay? So please, someone just, in the comment section, just help me out with that. It's Bill Maher. I don't know how he pronounced that name. So that's all the updates I wanted to discuss in this topic, okay? So let's get into the context. Okay, so first off, the video of Jada's reaction right after this shit. Just look at this shit, okay? Look at how evil and conniving she looked, bro. I know it's just a side view, but just look at it, okay?
Here is an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
This is a woman that's traumatized and so hurt that Chris Rock made a G.I. Jane joke. That's the yeah, oh my god, that's the woman that's so traumatized and hurt by the joke that was made about her like 2 minutes ago. That's who I'm stuttering. That's the person that was upset by the joke. Explain that to me, Jada. And for all the people that's defending this shit, explain that to me. Explain it to me, because I'm curious. Like, that don't look like someone who was hurt by a joke just a few minutes ago. That don't look like someone who was hurt by a joke just a few minutes ago. I'm sorry. You know what that looked like? That looked like someone that just sent their lapdog to go handle something for them. That's that reaction. That's that response. And I'm like, yo, people is defending this shit still. Like, yo, do y'all not see what she's doing to this man? Like, do y'all not see this shit? Look, if someone was that distraught or traumatized or whatever the case is about a joke that was just made about them, there would be, Was she even crying? Like, she wasn't even crying or nothing like that, bro. She wasn't even crying. So, like, what? Like, was she even upset by the joke, or did she just want to see how far she can make Will, jump? Jump. Like, she say jump, he say how high. Like, she was probably just trying to do that, flex her authority. But in all honesty, though, you look at that reaction. Does that look like someone who was hurt by a joke? That was just said 2 minutes ago? That don't look like that, bro. That looked like the complete opposite, as a matter of fact. And you have Will going out of his way to defend her. And now look at the outcome that he got. And his wife is like, what? Like, what? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm at a loss for words, because I just can't believe this shit. She's not even standing up for this man, bro. He did all of that. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. He did all of that. And for what? I don't even get a thank you, like a public thank you. Yes, it has to be in public. He did all of that shit, damaging his career in public. We need something in public from this woman. I don't care what they doing in private. Yes, okay, maybe she thanked him in private, but in public we need something. Cause her public statement is, "This is a time for healing." What the, like, what? What? We need a public I thank my husband Will Smith. We need that. I thank my husband Will Smith for honoring me and defending me and protecting me. That's what we need. Not, no, this is the time for healing. What? Excuse me? I did all of that for you. Look at my career. My career is ruined now. Ruined now because I'm defending you, and that's your, huh? Can I go back and rewind and do that shit over? Like, yo, Chris, continue making jokes about her, bro. Now, Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock, he has some comments to say. I just insert that shit for y'all to see.
Oh, we on pop for the rest of the year. Let's set some ground rules right now, y'all. Let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit but these motherfucking hands. You gonna hit my motherfucking brother? Because your bitch gave you a side eye?
Man, I love the energy, bro. I love the energy. Like, bro, he's ready to scrap. He's ready to scrap for his brother, man. I love that shit. I won't lie to you. I love that energy, bro. He's on demon time, 100%. I love that shit. Savage mode. Savage mode, and rightfully so. Like I said, this whole thing, and wait, I'll get back to that. But Tony Rock is 100% right. 100% justified in feeling that way. It was a basic ass joke. If Will personally had an issue with that joke, he could have been like, "Hey man, hey, cut out the hair jokes, bro. Cut out the hair jokes." He could have been like that while Chris was on stage, like, "Hey, cut out the hair jokes, bro. Cut it out. Come on." Or he could have had a conversation with him backstage or something like that. If Will personally had an issue with that shit, he didn't have an issue with that joke, bro. I'm telling you, he did not have an issue with that shit. Okay? Just like what Tony said, just because your chick gave you a side eye, that's why he reacted, and that's why he responded. He didn't have a personal issue with that shit. Like I said, he was laughing at the joke. He didn't have an issue with that shit, bro. I'm telling you, his girl his girl gave him the energy that he needed. His girl gave him the energy that he needed, the little spark, to go defend her. When he personally didn't have an issue with that joke. You see the irony there? We gonna go ruin his damn career for a woman, and knowing deep down he honestly didn't have no issue with that joke. Him and Chris Rock was cool before. I don't know what their relationship is gonna be now, but seriously though, like, come on. You did all of that for what? I keep saying that, but you did all of that for what, man? So now Bill Maher, he had some comments too. It ruffled some feathers. I'm not even gonna lie. It was a little intense, just a little, just more intense than the usual comments coming out about this shit. But he was absolutely right. I'll let y'all hear that shit.
Who would have guessed that the movie that comes out of the Oscars with all the buzz was G.I. Jane? And, you know, also, I must say, comparing a woman to Demi Moore looking her hottest is not exactly the worst insult I've ever heard in the world. I mean, alopecia, it's not leukemia, okay? Alopecia is when your hair falls out. Appalachia, when your teeth fall out. That's there are worse things. And also, I'm supposed to feel bad for Will Smith defending the honor of the woman who was fucking August Alsina. I mean, how to have that be your medical problem? Just say thanks, God. It's not life-threatening. You know, it's part of, for most people, 80% of men, 50% of women, it's part of aging. Aging is, trust me, I know, it's the degradation of the flesh. It happens to all of us. And, you know, just put on a fucking wig like everybody else at the Oscars.
So, honestly, I couldn't agree more. Don't get me wrong. I'll continue to say this. It is still a condition, though. It is. Oh my God, I'm stuttering. It is still something that she can't control. And if, like I said, if Chris Rock knew about it beforehand, he's wrong for making a joke. But at the same time, like what Bill said, it's not no life-threatening thing, though. I won't lie, losing my hair, I'll feel a way too. But if they gonna make a joke about it in such a thing like that, if it came down to it, I'll just be like, hey man, I don't appreciate the joke. I'm not gonna go up and slap nobody. I'll just be like, hey man, cut it out, man, please. I'm sensitive about my hair. If that's the case. Or, like I said, Will could have did that. Like, hey, man, cut out the hair jokes, man. She's sensitive about it. Which, as a matter of fact, there's a video that just recently came out, like, before the Oscars, where she was like, oh, she don't care about her bald head. I'll let y'all see that shit.
To get the courage to just go, nah, I'm not doing that. Which is why I feel the freedom today. I don't give two craps what people feel about this bald head of mine. Because guess what? I love it.
Yeah, so she don't care about her bald head or whatever. She's gonna rock that shit and be proud of it. So, were you upset by the joke or not? Because you can't say something like that just a few days before the Oscars and then be upset when they make a joke about it. A lighthearted ass joke. It wasn't even nothing crazy. The amount of bald head jokes you would hear like in a public school or something like that. That right there wasn't even that crazy. But seriously though, like, was she upset by the joke or like what's the answer here? Because you saying you don't care about the bald head, you gonna rock it pretty much, but then you get upset when he tell a joke. Like, were you actually upset, or did you just want to see like what you could make Will do for you? And his last point, right? Put a wig on. I mean, hey, that would have answered the whole thing. Like, Chris Rock would have had to adjust those jokes, and you know, like he would have to say different things. Literally, that would have solved everything. All of this shit could have been avoided. She's just throwing a wig. Like I said, she say she don't care about the bald head just a few days before the Oscars, but then get that offended when a joke is made. Which one is it? You don't care or you do care? Because if you genuinely didn't care, you wouldn't have been mad when he made that joke or uncomfortable when he made that joke. Let me know what y'all think, man. Honestly, Chris Rock's brother, I won't lie, just to get back to that a little bit, I won't lie, I respect that shit. I do. To ride for your brother like that, I genuinely respect that shit, bro. I won't lie about that. And Chris Rock, he even had his like first public appearance, first stand-up, and you know, I respect it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Willard is Willard, not William, whatever. But Willard, man, I hope this shit was worth it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. singing this shit to the top, man. Thank you. More videos coming soon. Ah!